Good morning, welcome to YOGATX. My name is Savannah and we are doing yoga in the trees with one friend with a block. So if you have a block, go ahead and grab your block, and if you don't, grab a stack of books or maybe just one Harry Potter book, something thick, I don't know. Anything that you can use your imagination for. And we'll go ahead and get started on the ground. It's a good place to be, especially in the mornings when you're already like, I'm doing yoga so that I can get off the ground and out of the bed. So let's go ahead and relax down and keep your knees bent. And just extend the arms out and feel the feet in the mat. So maybe you can notice the weight of your foot is in one side more than the other. See if you can feel all 10 toes spread out. And then roll the feet to the pinky sides of the foot and press down a little bit. Just find some grounding, some touch between you and the earth beneath you. And then go ahead and release. Pull both knees into your chest. Wrap the hands around the shins and just rock a little bit from side to side. Wake up the lower back. If you've slept all night in this position, maybe you're like, oh, I had enough of this, but we're gonna start to expand out. So hold on to that right knee and lift up through the left heel. Spread the toes out wide again and draw the toes back. So imagine that you're pressing the feet on a flat surface. And if you feel your leg trembling because the hamstrings are really tight, go ahead and let the knee bend. As you inhale, lift up through the heel, pull the toes back a little bit more. And as you exhale, draw the knee in. And wrap the fingers around the left knee. As you inhale, lift up through that right heel, draw the toes back. Exhale and release. So we'll just alternate the legs. As you inhale, lift up through the heel, draw the toes back. And notice if your inhale is long or short. As you breathe in, can you let your inhale last the entire movement up with the leg, drawing the toes back? And at the start of your exhale, releasing that heel down. If you're still feeling like your hamstrings are a little bit tight as you alternate through your legs, breathing in and out of the nose, draw the knees higher into the chest and shoot the heels up from there. We'll take it one more time, finishing whatever round you're on. And as you exhale, go ahead and ground both feet onto the mat, spread the hands out wide, and allow the feet to come out a little bit wider than the hips. And immediately as you breathe in, fill up the belly, let the back arch. And as you exhale, draw the belly in, and give the lower back some length by drawing it towards the mat. Inhale, arching the spine, curling up. Exhale, drawing the spine back towards the ground, moving that tailbone up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, lift the arch, shift the tailbone to point down towards the ground, big belly breath, maybe you feel it into your chest. And exhale, find a neutral arch. So not too low, not too high. Make sure it's comfortable for your lower back. And we'll start to alternate the legs. So breathe in. And as you exhale, windshield wipe the knees over towards the right. Allow the belly to turn. Inhale all the way up, feel that inflate the belly up, lift the knees up. Exhale, turning the belly first, and then allowing the knees to come over towards the left. Inhaling up through center. Try closing the eyes here. And really focus on the breath. Can you start your breath out a moment before you shift the knees towards the right? Let the breath out finish. Begin the breath in, and then lift the knees up. Extend the inhale nice and long. Begin your exhale here and twist the knees towards the left. So slowing both the movement and the breath down. Allowing both of those things to come from an intentional place with a lot of attention in your body. Looking at one more time. Inhaling your knees back up, pressing the feet into the mat. The hands will come alongside the hips with the palms facing down. And as you inhale, lift the arms overhead. Find a really big arch in your back, so allow the chest to puff up. And as you exhale, draw the belly down towards the ground. Keep the arms lifted up high. Feel that tailbone scoop up and towards the ceiling. And as you inhale, press down through all edges of your feet, all toes, and lift up through the hips. Find a bridge pose. We'll bring the hands back down by our hips. And then we're going to flip our palms up. See if you can use the inner edges of your shoulder blades to press your heart up a little bit higher. Keep pressing down through the big toes. Draw the belly in, guiding the tailbone towards the top of the mat. Feel the sides of the neck elongate, and if it's comfortable to, maybe your chin draws in. If you don't feel like you have a lot of space right there, lift the chin away from the chest. Keep pressing through the feet for one more breath. Feel the ribs expand as you breathe in. And as you exhale, lower the spine, almost like you're dropping a necklace slowly down towards the ground. Inhale the hands up, lift the feet up, flex the toes back. And as you exhale, hug the knees in and roll forward towards the top of the mat. We'll try that one more time. As you inhale, roll back, lift the feet up, extend the arms overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, arms around the shins, roll up. One more time. The next time we'll come up to a tabletop. Inhale back. As you exhale, draw the belly in. Keep your momentum. Cross the knees or the ankles and step the feet back to a tabletop position. Spread the fingertips out wide. And go ahead and tuck the toes. Hug the elbows in towards the midline. So as if you were doing a push-up, bend the elbows out and then draw them in. Toes are tucked. Scoop the tailbone up towards the ceiling and then begin to lengthen through the spine. Press through all 10 fingers. Maybe those heels are lifted off the ground. That's okay. But see if you can just energetically press them down towards the ground. Allow the knees to bend so that the tailbone stays scooping up for length in the lower back. You can start to pedal out your legs here. Allow the weight of the head to drop. So if there was a laser shooting out of the crown of your head, it would be pointing towards the ground right now. Maybe your gaze is at your belly or beyond your thighs. If your arms have straightened out completely, see if you can micro bend the elbows, hug them in again. Take our gaze forward. Exhale, walking up. And then walking the hands back towards the feet, finding a fold in your body so both sides of your body touch. This means your chest and your thighs, they're totally connected. And we're closing the gaps within ourselves, tucking our chin into our chest and taking a couple breaths here. Noticing this breath drawing in and out of the nose. It's something that happens when we're not paying attention, but it's also something that we can step into and take influence over. As you inhale, sit the hips back, open the arms out wide, peel the chest up and press through the feet to standing. As you exhale, draw the belly in, begin folding, bend the knees, tuck the chin in. Keep the chin tucked in. Inhale the arms out wide, peel the chest up. And one more time, exhale, fold, bend the knees, allow the weight of the head to drop. And we'll step the left foot back. And maybe you scoot that right foot forward. The back heel will seal down. And with an inhale, open the arms out wide, peel the chest up. Straighten the front leg. As you exhale, draw the hands down, bend the front knee. See if you can find those inner edges of your shoulder blades, and again, draw them in to press the front of your body open. Exhale and release. Step the left foot up. Right foot steps back. Seal the heel down. Inhale the arms out wide, peel the chest up. Straighten the front leg. As you exhale, draw the belly in, draw the elbows down toward your hips. Lift up through the chin, open the chest. Take another breath here. And exhale to fold. Step that right foot up, and we're gonna try a little something different. We're gonna add it into our mix. We're gonna step longwise onto our mat, so both of our toes are either facing the right or the left. Bend the knees, and make sure they're pointing outward, so not falling on the insides of the feet. The hands will come towards your hips. And as you inhale, peel the chest up. Keep the knees slightly bent, and we're gonna see if we can just become buoyant in the knees. Be aware and see if you can press those knees out. So opening the hips, engaging the back of your hips, and just opening up. As you inhale, bring the arms out wide. As you exhale, draw the right hand on top of the left, and we're gonna find a little bit of an energy ball. So if you already know where we're going, it's a little bit of Tai Chi that I learned and I wanted to share with you all. As you inhale, flip the palms away from each other, grow long in the spine. As you exhale, press, side bending towards the left. Stay stable through the feet, buoyant in the knees. As you inhale, the arms come out wide. Exhale, left hand on top, right hand beneath. Inhale, flips the palms, find length in the spine. And as you exhale, side bend towards the right. So finding a little bit of breath and letting that guide your movement. Inhaling to open. Exhale, right hand on top. Inhaling for length. Exhale, side bend to the left. One more round, just like this. Inhale out wide. Exhale, left hand on top. Inhale for length. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale out wide. As you exhale, step the right foot behind the left, right hand on top of the left. Inhale up long. Exhale to the left. Inhale comes out wide, step out wide. Exhale, left foot behind the right, left hand on top of the right. Full breath in for length. Strong breath out to side bend towards the right. Let's try it one more time like that. Inhale out wide, feet out wide. Exhale, right hand on top, right foot behind. Pause with this. Inhale for length. Exhale, side bend to the left. You'll notice the more you practice this, inhale out wide, the deeper you get into. Exhale, left foot behind the right foot. Oops, left hand on top of the right. As you inhale, find length. Exhale to the right. So every layer of the body you get a little bit deeper into as you find this motion. Inhale out wide and sit the hips back down. Rest the hands on the thighs and feel a little strength in your legs. Maybe it's gotten a little bit of warm. This is good. This is nice. Good morning. Inhale the arms out wide. And as you exhale, sit a little bit deeper. Open the palms up towards the ceiling and find this goddess pose. So find strength and stability in your feet. Openness in the front of your body. And try to stay soft while you're here. So you're strong, but you're soft. You're able to find a little bit of sukha, a little bit of ease in this practice. Inhale the arms up high. And as you exhale, pivot the feet in and take a little fold. Here's where we find our block. We're going to place it right in between our feet. You can also use a chair or some books. Bring the feet out wide, but we'll have them parallel. And we're going to keep weight in the outer edges of our feet. So instead of rolling in, really find some stability. Press both hands into the block. And as you inhale, bring the right hand towards your right hip and open up the right shoulder towards the ceiling. So press down with the block, with the left hand, and straighten through the legs. You can even bring that right hand on your lower back to keep your hips level. With every next breath in, open the chest towards the right corner of whatever room you're in. If you're outside, you're a lucky person doing yoga outside. Inhale, reach that right arm up. Exhale, soften the knees, release the right hand down. Left hand comes to your left hip. Keep the knees buoyant here. Maybe you draw that hand on top of your hips to keep them level. As you inhale, open the left shoulder to the top of the mat, or to the top of the room. Lift the gaze. Roll the shoulder away from the ear a little bit more. And if you're working with some neck tightness, you can even drop the gaze down towards the ground. Take a breath in here. Lift the left hand up. And exhale, soften the knees. Bring both hands down to the block. And we're going to walk our feet together. We're going to take that block and we're going to drop it right underneath our sits bones and come to a lazy man squat. So allow the feet to come out wide, the toes to point out wide. And you can drop this block down to whatever level you want, depending on how you feel this morning. It might be different from last morning. It might be different from tomorrow. And we'll drop our hands out wide on the insides of our legs. And just pause here for a moment. Close the eyes and press the back of the arms into the legs. Open the palms out wide. And then we're just going to drop the weight of our head towards the right. So give that left side of your neck a little bit of length, and then give it some breath too as you breathe in. Can you feel the volume of the breath? Press into the base of the neck. And roll the chin down. Let the weight of the head roll over towards the left now. Spread wide through the right fingertips and draw your breath into play. Breathing into the chest, around the shoulders, the base of the neck. And then letting all the air go by drawing the belly in and relaxing the rib cage. Bring both hands towards each other. Shift the gaze to the center line of wherever you are. And press the hands down. Give the wrists a little wake-up call. Release the hands down to the ground. Lift the hips up. And step that right foot forward. We're going to take our block again and bring it on the inside of the right foot. If you don't have a block here, again, grab whatever you can or just drop the hand towards the mat. Keep the back heel lifted and press a lot of weight into the front foot. So almost as if you could lift that back foot up. It's just barely touching the ground. And as you inhale, peel the right hand up. Keep the hips lifted up high. And then reach that hand behind you. Flip the palm away from your body. Draw it behind your lower back and drop the gaze down towards the mat. Pause here for a moment. Take a breath into your neck, chest, and shoulders. And then inhale that right hand up. Exhale that hand down towards the ground. Step the left foot up on the outside of the block. Step the right foot back. Come onto the toes of the right foot. Spread that left foot out wide. Right hand comes to be supported on the block if that's part of your practice this morning. And go ahead and inhale, peel the left hand up. Take the gaze up to the fingertips with you. Exhale it back. Reach as far back as you can and then start to pivot the palm away from your body to face away from you. Draw it behind your lower back. Keep that left shoulder reaching up and back and drop the gaze down towards the block or the mat. Take a breath in. Stay buoyant in the legs, strong in the front foot. Empty the breath out. And release the left hand down onto the ground. Step the block out to the side. Step the left foot back and drop the knees down to the ground. Keep the toes tucked. Sit the hips back onto the heels and inhale the arms out wide. Exhale the right arm underneath the left. So finding a little bit of bind through our arms. And if this isn't comfortable for your shoulders quite yet, you can reach back towards your shoulder blades. And just drop the weight of the head here. And don't lose length in your spine. So draw the belly in. Stay lifted, but just drop the weight of the head. Take a breath into the sides of your body. And as you exhale, draw the elbows towards your belly button. Inhale the arms out wide. Lift the hips off of your heels, and then we'll untuck the toes. Give the other side of the foot a little bit of stretch. Relax the hips down. The left hand comes underneath the right. Bind the arms or reach back towards the shoulder blades. Find length in the spine. And just drop the chin down. Full breath in. Full breath out. Release the hands down to the mat. Close the eyes for a moment and draw your palms together. And find an easy place to sit. So if you know this isn't an easy place for you to sit, find one that's comfortable for you. And we're going to spend a couple moments just making space for this day in front of us. As you breathe in, let it make space in your chest, in your lower ribs, into your belly. As you exhale, let it out of your mouth. One more time, breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. Release the hands down to the thighs with the palms faced up and just roll the shoulders away from the ears. Find length in the neck by gently drawing the chin in. And challenge yourself throughout the rest of this day to find a little bit of softness, maybe a little bit of comedy in this life. Because everything will try to harden you and make you serious and make you fearful. But here's the thing, if you know how to hypnotize yourself in a way to make you feel good, then no one can hypnotize you. No one can make you feel bad. Draw the palms together again. Press the thumbs into the space between your eyebrows. And know that no matter the way, no matter the obstacle, the light and the love within me will always strive to find and cultivate the light and love naturally growing within you. Namaste, Yogi. Thanks for practicing with me. I hope you have a really great day, honestly. And if it's not so great, find some softness, find some comedy in it, because no one's going to make it easier for you. That's, I guess, our job for ourselves. So, rock it. See you next time.